Game has already become a culture in South Korea. It's already part of the life. Gamers don't play just games to have fun. They play games to meet the communities, to meet people, have fun, to meet new friends, and then to play together, to enjoy together.
I'm Lanny Blazier, Associate Producer for Aion, and I'm here in Seoul, Korea at the NCSoft headquarters. It's really reassuring for our fans in the West to see how excited the communities are. When we went around and asked players at the local PC cafes, their responses were, we love this game because of the story, because of flight. The communities in Asia are embracing this game and they're having a lot of fun with it.
So,
Yeah.
how long have you been playing Aion?
I have played Aion from the open beta test. My favorite class, Gladiator.
What do you think that it is that makes it so successful?
Before Aion, there is a lot of MMORPG in Korea, but only in Aion I can fight on the sky.
듣기보로 재밌는 얘기는 아니지만 이제
One of the most overwhelming and emotional moments I had during the game's development was when we opened Aion to players at a PC cafe in the form of a friends and family test. We finally got to watch people playing and enjoying the game after many years in development.
We have been getting a lot of questions from the community over the past few weeks that they wanted us to bring here to ask to the development team, so we figured why not? There's been a lot of curiosity in the forums about how Abyss points work. How do I gain them and how do I lose them? What do I do with them? The more you play in the Abyss, the more you engage in PvPvE, you will start to accumulate these Abyss points. And you can do two things with them. One, you can let them pool up and that will increase your rank in the Abyss, or you can choose to spend them on Abyss items, armor, stuff that is Abyss specific.
굉장히 많은 아이템.
Players seem to like weapons that change their looks when they are drawn or have special effects when used in a fight. Players are having a lot of fun with a sword that extends to attack an enemy at long range. In the case of item stats, since Aion is a game with opposed factions, players love Abyss items that enhance PvP-related attributes.
One of the most frequently asked questions that we've received is, will there be instances in-game? And the answer to that is yes.
As Aion evolves through further expansions and updates, we are going to add many new dungeon instances. In fact, version 1.5 of the game already contains many new dungeons. For example, we recently added a very large flying ship instance with 3 to 4 hours of gameplay and a new storyline. We are planning to theme upcoming instances with environmental graphics that are different from the existing Aion world or zones in both substance and flavor.
Another question from our community forums was, will players have mounts?
My favorite feature of Aion is gliding. When playing an MMORPG, players inevitably spend a long time traveling around the world. Gliding gives characters a different movement option and another perspective from which to view the scenery, while adding enjoyment to the aspect of overland travel. It also adds strategic components to PvP that I really like.
Currently, we didn't feel the need to implement a mount in-game, but never say never, might happen.
We have discussed adding a character housing system. This system would let players fulfill their desire to own property, decorate, and design houses, enhancing the role-playing aspect of the game.
Why do Asmodeans have that mane on their back and their neck? Such a funny question.
Yes, I was responsible for that. We put that in to enhance diversity and differentiation between the two races.
It's a process of evolution. At the time of the Epic Cataclysm, the Asmodei had no sunlight, and the Asmodeans really had to evolve to adapt to this environment. So they have certain features that you're not going to find on the Elios. They're all there for a reason. I'm presuming it's to keep them warm because it's always snowing in Asmodei. That's probably why. Our beta community has been extremely curious about crafting. They want to know, can I become an expert at more than one profession? Basically, right now in-game, you can pick one that you become an expert at, and you can level all the other ones up to a certain point. For our 1.5 update, we're actually going to be implementing another expert slot. So your character will be able to become an expert at 2 professions. So all you crafters out there will be able to pick more than one profession to become an expert and create some very unique and cool items for your legion.
I like Aion, and a lot of my friends like Aion, not because we are Korean, so maybe American people and Western people like Aion because it's fun. Yeah, yeah. That's just it's fun. Yeah.